Fairchild Semiconductor, the electronics supplier, is on a delegation to Hong Kong and Shanghai from Maine in the United States. And Paul Delva from that company actually joins us. Paul, I understand that the company is no stranger to business in Asia, but what finds you on this particular delegation?
We are, unlike probably all the other companies in the main delegation, as you say, Fairchild Semiconductor is no stranger to China or to Asia. We really are not part of the delegation in order to grow our markets in Asia, unlike the other companies. We already have, obviously, a huge market in Asia. 33% of our sales in 2011 were in China. If you add in Taiwan and the rest of Asia, you come to about 70% of our global revenues are achieved in Asia. So we obviously have a huge presence all over Asia, including in Hong Kong. And we have manufacturing facilities in China and Korea and Philippines, Malaysia. The reason we participate in this is really to promote global trade from a Maine perspective. We do have a facility in Maine. We have other facilities in the United States. And anytime we have an opportunity to promote global trade, we're happy to assist.
So what's the strategy that Fairchild has in Asia in 2013, 2014 and beyond?
Asia has always been an important consumption point for semiconductors. China is a huge importer of semiconductors. The United States is a huge exporter of semiconductors. More and more we're seeing increased consumption in China. Both China and other developing economies have supported the growth of the industry, especially through the last downturn. In the last semiconductor cycle, the recovery was really led by developing economies, China and India foremost. So as sales of products that include semiconductors increase in economies like China and India. You look at white goods, phones, really anything, televisions, automobiles, all these things are growing. The sales are growing faster in China than anywhere else. So that's going to, and it has spurred the rebound of the semiconductor cycle. And so we think that'll continue.
So I believe that one sector in the electronics business that seems to be going particularly well is the green sector. Is that the case?
Yeah, especially if you look at our products, especially in things like white goods. If you look at the growth, for example, in refrigerators, room air conditioners, the growth rates in those products might be steady, but the rates of growth in parts of those devices that are devoted to saving energy, for example, the parts that utilize our smart power modules, for example, those parts of the industry are growing faster. So the energy-saving parts of those markets are growing faster than the markets themselves, if you follow me. And that is a part of the industry we're very much focused on.
Now you're in Hong Kong, will be in Shanghai. How do you see Hong Kong as a pivotal center for your business?
It's always been an important place for us, Hong Kong, and still is today. Global logistics function is in Hong Kong, devoted to supporting the various trading, both for Hong Kong consumption and also consumption by customers that then import into China from Hong Kong. So we have a large logistics and product pricing, as well as finance and human resource function here.